For our inquiry project, we have decided to come up with the question, what was the impact of Lincoln's assassination on the South versus the North? We know that the North was pro-Lincoln, and the South was anti-Lincoln. We also know that the assassinator, John Wilkes Booth, was anti-Lincoln. So what were the reactions on both sides?
Let's go over the assassination.
Sic semper tyrannis.
The South was thrilled because they saw Abraham Lincoln as a tyrant. They believed he caused the destruction of their country and the Civil War.
Hello, good sir. Have you heard about old Abe Lincoln's death? I'm glad that tyrant died. Well, I'm throwing grand dinner at 7. Be there. I'll be there.
I would toast to John Wilkes Booth.
Yes, because Abraham Lincoln caused the Civil War. And yes, he is a con.
Some people were so thrilled that they threw a ball. In the South, people had to fake grief because the North had begun to kill anybody that didn't mourn his death. They feared his death would bring more trouble to the South.
Light up, sketches. Light up, my bar. I like.
Some people in the South were genuinely sad. They had mourned his death and memorialized him.
Can you believe our dear Abe Lincoln died?
Slaves in the South had barely any hope in the government to begin with, and upon hearing the death of Abraham Lincoln, they knew things were going to go downhill.
We pray that Abraham Lincoln's news is fake. Mother, will we have to go back to being slaves now that Abraham Lincoln died?
Others in the South had dismissed the news because they were too busy rebuilding the South after the destruction from the Civil War.
Have you heard about Abraham Lincoln's death?
I'm too busy rebuilding the South to care about those darn rumors!
Confederate officials worried people would associate them with Lincoln's assassination.
Hello, Confederate officials.
Hello. I hope no one blames us for Lincoln's assassination.
Yes.
Let's move on to the North. As suspected, people in the North wore black for days and draped their flags with black. They saw Lincoln as their best friend and an amazing leader.
He was like a best friend to me.
Yes, we must drape our flags in black to honor him.
However, not everyone in the North was pro-Lincoln, and they are often hidden behind everyone who praised Lincoln. These people had celebrated in the privacy of their home. If these people were found celebrating, they were killed.
I'm so glad Abraham Lincoln died.
Others in the North saw the headlines and dismissed the news as a rumor.
Have you heard about Abraham Lincoln's death?
That's just a rumor.
In conclusion, there were mixed reactions between the South and the North. It impacted them both equally in different ways. Majority of the North felt as if they lost the best leader they ever had, and their plans to equality had a major setback. Majority of the South had felt as if the death of Abraham Lincoln was for the better, since he did not do anything other than bring huge debt and tear the South apart.
Are you filming us?
My strange addictions.
My strange addiction.
Tonight.
Drinking bleach.
On today's episode.
There was this one My Strange Addiction episode about this woman who was addicted to being like furniture or something.
Being
and then
furniture?
Her partner was like, they were interviewing her, and and she said one time she was in the laundry machine position for like hours straight, and she almost like did something to her arm that couldn't